Hello everyone, welcome to Next Step Immigration. We trust you're doing great today. The Skills Assessment, also known as the Assessment for Skilled Migration Visas, is a document-based evaluation of your credentials and skills to make sure they satisfy the prerequisites for specific Australian visa applications. Australian immigration uses a skills evaluation to determine if you meet the requirements for a skilled visa. The goal of Australia's skilled visa program is to attract foreign skills to Australia, and it specifies the skilled jobs that Australia needs to fill, and then establishes requirements for applicants. The ACS Skill Evaluation Authority recently released an update stating that the new ACS Migration Skills Evaluation will be available in 2024. We'll go over the purpose of a skill assessment, as well as 4 facts about Australia's skill assessment in 2024 in this video. For instance, a skills assessment will establish if your work history or credentials are comparable to those of an Australian carpenter, if you are seeking for a visa based on your employment as a carpenter. Why do I need a skill assessment? A skills evaluation is proof that you have the capabilities required to get an Australian work and resident visa. Analyzing your skill is the first step in applying for a skilled visa, which is classified under subclasses 189, 190, and 491. For those who are looking for a business-sponsored visa, a skills evaluation can lead to permanent residency. Furthermore, it improves your chances of getting hired because you are showing the employer that your skills are respected in Australia. Also, you need a state license in order to operate as a licensed tradesperson in Australia, and the first step in getting your Australian license is to complete the skills test. In essence, a good skills evaluation is a prerequisite for long-term residency in Australia. If you are a licensed professional, you should find out if a skills evaluation is required by looking up the Australian licensing requirements. How do I complete a skills assessment? Since several jobs have multiple skill assessment organizations, it is important to conduct research to identify how your skills are assessed and how to apply. Inaccurate documentation might significantly diminish the amount of job experience you can subsequently claim on your visa application, which could be the difference between getting approved or denied. Professional jobs often include document-based evaluations, which comprise an application form, ID papers, and a review of your qualifications. Evidence of English language proficiency is also required by certain assessment organizations, such as those for teachers and nurses. Trade jobs are often evaluated in 2 to 3 stages: a technical interview, a practical interview, and a document review. The specific qualifications vary depending on the profession you're seeking and the skill assessment organization. What are the eligibility requirements? Different skill assessment bodies exist for various profiles. However, the following are the most typical requirements. 1. A diploma, degree, or comparable post-secondary qualification should be held by the candidate. 2. Relevant work experience, for certain vocations, in the needed field. 3. Proof of English proficiency and health and character certificate. After receiving an invitation from skill assessment authorities, the candidate may apply for this visa, and all required documentation must be supplied in English. The applicant must send photocopies of any documents that are not in English together with their translations into English. The application fee receipt, passport, passport-size photos, identification evidence, ID, birth certificate, and others, documentation of educational background, employment verification, etc. are some of the required documents. What is the processing time? Once the skill assessment authorities get all the required documentation and data for the full examination, the average evaluation process typically takes 12 to 14 weeks. However, in some situations, you have the option to request that your skill evaluation be completed more rapidly. A skill assessment is a necessity for all workers who plan to come to Australia. In fact, skill assessment authorities establish the requirements for skill assessments, since they are a condition for submitting an application for permanent residence in Australia. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on job and immigration news. Thanks for watching. Good luck.